John 10:3 and 4. He says, the sheep hear his voice, and he calls his own sheep by name and leads them out. It says the sheep hear his voice. We can hear his voice. For a child of God, we can hear God's voice. A lot of us aren't attuned to it, don't even realize we're hearing. I can tell you right now, Sharon and I have been married 44 years. I know her voice beyond anybody else's voice. When I pick out a crowd, I can hear her voice, and I know it's her. And that's the same thing we need to get with God, and we need to get to the place with God where we listen for God and listen in such a way that we know his voice over every other sound, every other distraction in our life, that we can realize when God is trying to speak and convey a message to us. Because sometimes it's something that God is trying to save us from difficulty, to save us from trouble. God is trying to speak to us. He wants to lead us. He wants to guide us. He wants to be there with us. It says he calls his own sheep by name. If God really doesn't speak to us today, why would it say he calls his own sheep by name? God knows you, who you are, above everybody else. He knows that he can pick you out of a crowd. He leads them out. God will lead you out of trouble. He will lead you out of difficulty. He will lead you through the storms of life and lead you out